Hi, I'm Allie, and this is Wisdom for Living. I can't promise this will be 3 minutes, but I will promise you that if you internalize it, it will be wisdom for your lifetime. Now, marriage works when husbands and wives both focus on themselves, when they turn inward instead of finger pointing or blaming or criticizing, and they ask themselves, how can I help create more peace, more love, more harmony in my home? However, this blog is for men. Next week we're going to talk to the wives. Husbands, I want to talk to you about some of the most critical, most important ways to look at your marriage. I want you to know something. There is no bigger mitzvah than the mitzvah of Shalom Bayit. Shalom Bayit means peace in the home. In fact, our Torah tells us that your entire worth as a man is dependent on how you treat your wife. The barometer of who you are as a human being is how you treat your wife. Out there in the world, you're in the spotlight. People are forming their opinions about you. Everyone's noticing you. That's not the true test of who you are as a man. Who you are as a man is dependent on how you treat your wife. And the biggest mitzvah that you have in your life is the mitzvah of Shalom Bayit, of peace in your home. Now, I talk to a lot of couples, and a lot of men are really dissatisfied. You should see what my wife does. You should see what my wife says. You should see the way my wife acts. If you could only see, nothing pleases her. So I want to tell you something that might be a little bit hard to hear, but it's very, very important. Consider yourself a little bit like the sun, and a woman is like a flower. When a woman receives proper light and nourishment from the sun, she's illuminated, she's vibrant. When she doesn't receive proper illumination, she retreats, she withers, she dies. And that's why a lot of times when you see women nagging or becoming cold or withdrawn or complaining a lot or becoming passive aggressive or whatever it is, if you really soul search, if you really do the work of looking inside, you'll discover that you're not giving her the illumination, the nutrients she needs. What are the nutrients she needs? I'm going to give you two. One is thou shalt not, and one is thou shalt. And I'll tell you what they are. If you can commit to these, internalize these, learn these on a deeper level, the flower will bloom. And the marriage will be beautiful, and you'll have true Shalom Bayit, which is the essence and the meaning of your life. Number one, thou shalt not. Never criticize. Never comment. Never issue controlling, quiet, negative comments or critiques to your wife. Because I will tell you something, she can't hear them. Even if you want her to be rational, what, I was just saying a little thing. A woman cannot hear criticism. It's that simple. Every criticism is like a crack in a wall, and one day the wall just breaks. Women can't hear criticism, and every little bit of criticism hurts them and slowly destroys them. If all you do is work on stopping controlling comments, negative comments, and criticism, you will be doing a tremendous mitzvah. Number two, marital happiness, Shalom Bayit, revolves around one central axis. What's that axis point? Your wife needs to feel that she comes first place in your life. When a woman feels that she comes in second place or third place behind the career, behind your financial concerns, behind your technological interests, behind the children, she shrivels and dies. A woman has a need to become first place in her husband's life. So how does a man make a woman feel like she's in first place? Well, every man has to think about his wife and her own unique needs. But I'll give you a few ideas. When your wife talks to you, look at her and treat what she's saying as very important, and answer her and give her the time she needs. When you walk into the house, look for her and ask for her and inquire about her. If she asks you for something, do it with pleasure. These little things might sound like, what? I do these anyway. But when you truly put your wife in first place, when she feels that she's truly precious and honored and respected in your eyes, the irony is she won't be so needy. A lot of the needs come from feeling that she isn't in first place. So again, just to sum up, remember that Shalom Bayit, harmony in the home, is your #1 mitzvah. Who you are as a man is dependent on how you treat your wife. You are the sun. And when you give her the proper illumination and nutrients, she'll flourish. How does she flourish? No negative comments, criticisms, comparisons, or control, and putting her in first place. Good luck. This is the most important work of your life.